There we are.
Good stuff.
There you go.
Then we missed all my good material.
No, we didn't miss your good material. Maybe a bit of it. But you want? So I'll give you the education in A. In A, it's it'd be like it's hot out, eh? Like that. Like. Do you agree? Is how we use A. Kind of like
I always tell Mexicans say it too, but we like sup, eh?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You have the
Pass
friendly
the light,
A.
No, it wouldn't be like past the light, eh? No.
Damn.
He's like, how would you say? You'd be like, Efrem's a huge lighter thief, eh?
All right. Before we get done, I'm gonna get it right.
Yeah.
Hey?
Yeah.
Still not right.
Yeah. Well, that could kind of work. Because yes, I agree. You're gonna get it right.
Hey, yeah, I got it. See, quick learner.
Yeah. So you've like, so we're here with the NBA's Al Harrington, former NBA star, and now cannabis entrepreneur with Viola extracts, correct? And more than just Viola, like extracts now, right? Viola. I'm sorry.
There you go, baby. No, it's all good. It happens to
It's a
everybody.
Canadian
It's a Canadian thing. It's a Canadian thing.
When you're in the U.S., it's Viola. When you're in Canada, Viola.
Okay, so Viola, yeah. It's a great branding and stuff like that.
Thanks,
you actually though, I mean, you played all over the NBA, but you play basketball all over the world.
Yeah,
professionally, right?
I did, man. I played obviously in the NBA, like you said. I played in China, in Australia.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's cool. I just got back from Australia. I was there like 4 days ago.
Australia is cool. I wish I'd have went to Australia first.
It's amazing, right?
China was very challenging.
How so?
It's just different living, man.
Yeah,
it was tough for me, man.
Culture shock.
I left in 56 days. If I had it my way, I'd have left in like 6.
Yeah,
Really?
Yeah,
It was that different.
Yeah, it was just tough for me, man. I've been spoiled with Ritz Carltons and private planes, and
Yeah.
then you get over there and they're like, nah, baby, this regular life.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I struggled.
What were the living conditions?
Dang.
It was cool. I mean, they put me up in a hotel. You know, my bed was hard.
Yeah.
I didn't have any TV.
Really?
I couldn't order anything off the menu ever.
What?
It's like living in a hotel with no room service.
Really?
It's terrible, right?
Yeah, it's
horrible. It's awful.
I used to have to go to McDonald's every day.
Wow, that's not great for an athlete.
Not at all.
No, yeah.
A spot called Drunken Monkey Pizza. Those are 2 places that I ate in my home city every single day.
What city was it? Hong Kong or?
Yeah, no, I was in a place called Fujian.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it was wild.
And you were
It was
there.
warm though. At least it was nice weather.
Yeah.
There was some cold parts of China, but it was warm.
You were there 56 days. You said
56
It's like
days.
the days like you were in jail.
Bro,
I was
did
there
it.
56 days, dude.
I grinded that out.
Yeah.
Wow.
How was
hard time.
How was playing there?
It was cool. I had so much fun playing basketball though. That was the thing.
Yeah.
That was the one thing that I was like a little upset that I left because that was the last time I really played professional at a high level, let's just say. But the basketball was fun because it was like playing in high school again, where it was like the team expected me to do everything. And you know, obviously, when you get to the NBA, it's all roles and it's just not as much fun.
Yeah.
And I want to do everything.
Yeah. And that's how it was for you in high school.
And that's how it was in high school, right? I had to do every single thing in high school, which was cool. You know what I'm saying? Make you feel more valuable.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
And so did you go to Australia directly after China, or was there?
So
a
the
grace
next
period?
year, man, be honest, bro, I had someone that told me to work out because the Rockets might want to take a look at me or whatever. So, after the success I had in China, so I was getting ready, and then it didn't work out. So then it was like one of those things. Like I guess I'm done. I had my business going, so I stopped working out, just started hanging out, smoking, and like maybe 2 weeks after I completely stopped, the Australia call happened. Wow. It was like, are you in shape? And I was just like, I'm not really in great shape because I've been chilling, but I'm like, I got to be able to play in Australia, right? Like, you can't have to be in shape to play in Australia, right? And that's no disrespect. I'm just saying before I got there, that's what I felt. When I got there, I respect the players a little bit, but I still averaged damn near 30, fresh off the couch, blowing 8 in a row.
Wow. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, but cannabis made me a better player.
Yeah. Did it? Does it
Really?
Did it help you playing?
Definitely when I got older, because that's all I know. So I know that I was older, smoking a lot of weed, and still busting ass.
That's amazing.
Hey?
It's great.
Yeah. Close. You're gonna get it, dude.
That's amazing.
That's really cool. And then how long were you in Australia for?
I was just in Australia 3 weeks. So I went over there for one of my homeboys named Josh Childress. He had broke his hand.
Yeah.
So they need a replacement player.
I got slide that over.
My bad. They need a replacement player for until he got back from his hand injury. So it took him about 3.5 weeks. So I played, I think, 6 or 7 games over there.
Oh wow.
Yeah, then I came right back home.
Yeah.
I would say that Australia is kind of like Canada with a tan. Everyone's like super friendly, laid back, cool, but it's the beach.
Right.
It's like Canada with a tan. Man.
Canada.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, Canada.
Fuck, man.
I've been ripping this shit for days.
I've been getting ripped for days about being Canadian, man. And we've been friends for 20 fucking years, and it just started
on
now.
his back right out of the gate. I'm like, oh man, that's awesome.
My bad. I love Canada though. Let me just say that Toronto's the best.
Yeah, it's a great city.
Great city.
Yeah,
for
we're
real.
lucky to be from
It is
there.
a great
I wish I
city.
played there. That was a nice place. I always like it out there.
The people there love basketball too, man.
They're crazy about it.
Yeah,
I think that's a great environment. Hope Kawhi stays, to be honest.
Yeah, that'd be great. I don't follow it too much, but I do know that much. Yeah.
Yeah.
You grew up in, or you were born in New Jersey, right?
Yep, I was born in New Jersey.
And then did you grow up there?
Grew up there through high school.
Yeah.
And then I got drafted and moved to Indiana.
Oh, really?
Then I moved out the country.
You moved out of the country?
Indiana was out the country.
Oh, I see. I see.
Yeah.
I moved all the way out the country. But yeah, I spent 7 years in Indiana out of high school. So,
What was that like? That must have been like culture shock, man. Just
You heard me say I moved out the country.
Oh,
I was
yeah,
just
absolutely.
Like, man, I got out there when I'm used to city living or whatever. But it was good to me talking about people that love basketball. Like basketball, as much as the Colts do their thing, I still, that's a basketball state. So the love that you get, from the Pacer fans is really amazing.
Yeah, that's awesome. What was it like growing up? Like what was your house like? Was it like conservative?
I don't know about it. I mean, I lived in a 2-bedroom apartment until I was a freshman in high school.
Yeah.
And it was us and 3 kids. 4
kids.
3 kids. So that it was tight. You know what I mean? It was
Yeah,
kind of tight.
sure, yeah.
Shoes was tight, clothes was tight sometimes.
yeah.
But at that time you don't know no better, so you make it happen. You know what I'm saying? But I had a great childhood, man. Like, my mom, she's like laid the foundation in me for like all the hard work that, I've been able to display in basketball and into, entrepreneurship or whatever. My dad passed when I was 8, pretty much made me the man of the house. I'm the oldest. But times was fun. You know what I mean? My mom remarried to an amazing man, my guy.
Nice.
And she had 1 more kid, my little brother, and then we moved to Roselle, which is a nicer part of New Jersey.
Oh, nice.
And I went to high school in Elizabeth, and on and on and on.
And then you carried your basketball team.
Then I carried my basketball. but it's not like I was good all the time either.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't really start playing basketball until I was a freshman in high school.
Really?
And I went pro out of high school. You know what I'm saying? So I got good really fast. So
It just came naturally to you?
Yeah, it was just I wanted to play in the NFL. Like I was a football
Really?
player.
Oh, you were a football guy.
Yeah, I wanted to go to Notre Dame and play for the Giants. That was my goal in life. You know what I mean? Obviously that didn't happen. Basketball came along as a freshman. I was 6'4", so everybody thought I automatically played. And I'm like, I don't really play it. Like, well, you playing here, you too big not to play basketball. And I fell in love with it immediately. Wow. You know what I mean? And put in the time, put in the energy, effort, dedication. And I was able to become the #1 player in the country by the time I was a senior in high school.
Wow.
Yep.
Did you think that, because you played in so many different places, even just in our country, and I relate things a lot to skateboarding, and like skating all over the place and meeting all these players, like it influences your style, you know what I mean? Do you think that has a big bearing on your style since you've played in so many places and even in different countries?
Yeah, I wouldn't say like the city did. I just think just the times and just who you hang out with.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because obviously, like when I first came in the league, we used to try to find the biggest T-shirt that you can find. So if we could find a 12X, you will wear it. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
It's like you want to just shirt to almost look like a gown. To by the time I got 3-4 years in, it changed into like these Walker kind of dress up outfits, and then it went to whatever baggy stuff, slim stuff, whatever. So I would just kind of say I would let the times and like my friends and people I was around, they more influenced my style than like actually where I was at.
Totally. That's cool.
What was how was cannabis viewed in like your house growing up? Like when did you discover it, or like was it the boogeyman when you were growing up?
Yeah, so so obviously I was just taught just from school and stuff that cannabis is a gateway drug. Yeah. First thing they tell you, like, you smoke weed, you're gonna be a crackhead. Yeah. You're like, a crackhead? Like, right. I ain't trying to be no crackhead.
Yeah.
And then I had, my aunts and uncles, they used to smoke weed, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
But I thought that was bad too because they demonized it. Like, you know, my grandmother kick them out. You hear shoes being thrown at them, doors slamming just for coming in smelling like, you know, reefer.